Bro, it's gonna be a short video. Two things happened this morning that I wanted to cover. Alright, two things happened. As you can see, for one, we took a fat L this morning, okay? Fat L. You can see up here, negative 200. Now, first thing that I wanted to mention is that the reason that it is only 200 and it is not the divided by 7 that I said I was going to do, I put two contracts on because I assumed that that's what that would be about 300. I was a little off, and by the time that I realized that I was off, the trade had already moved probably 10 to 20 points, and I just wasn't trying to add on, when it was already going in the opposite of my direction. I didn't want to scuff my entry. So, on the 2 minute, this looks really bad. This is the 1 minute. It looks a little bit better, not really amazing. We came into market open and we swept London. This kind of did not close right here or below this gap right here. We kind of came up a little bit and then swept down below this gap. Crazy clean break below the gap, in my opinion. We had an SMT on the 1 minute over here, you can see. So I low-key just assumed this would be fine because we had LRLR, a lot of low resistance liquidity down here. We had an untapped 15-minute way down here, and on top of this, over here we still have this equal lows that never got messed with, by the way, which is stupid. But anyways, so yeah, we just completely ignored all of this and got stopped out immediately. Literally, the second candle just destroyed us. So it is what it is. Right now, I'm sitting at 50,000. No qualified days because I forgot to mention, but the other day, this day did not count because I only made 199.3. I was 70 cents off from qualifying. So, yeah. That one didn't count. So, unfortunately, we're still at 0 days. So, we're basically just sitting in a brand new account, new qualified account, no qualified days, no profit, no nothing. We're just literally just sitting base value. So, what I've done is I have made a little bit of a sticky note here. I don't know if you can see it very well. Maybe a little bit blurry. But basically what it says is it's an equation. There we go. All right, so now it's a little bit bigger. So M and Q equals, okay? So here's how it works. The dollar amount of risk is divided by the point stop times 2. Okay, so this is what I mean. So on the trade we took today, we had 45 point stop, okay? So I think this was right. I hope this is right. Yeah. 45 point stop. Okay. So with the 45 point stop, or 48 point stop, what we're going to do is we'll times it by 8. Okay, so we'll go to the calculator. Okay, so 48 times by 2. Okay, so 96. So 96 is our first number. Okay, and then what's our risk? Our risk is going to be, what was it supposed to be? Okay, I just looked. Our risk was supposed to be 315. So then what we do is we do 315 divided by 96. Okay, so I should have done 3 micro contracts is what I should have done. What I did instead was 2. I just guesstimated. I kind of came up with this equation afterwards. I wasn't really looking. So before we enter a trade from now on, I'm going to try and do this little equation real quick to try and figure out the exact risk so that we can be a little bit more accurate. Today it didn't really matter because we lost, so it wasn't a big deal. But I do still want to stick to my rules. So tomorrow when we come back, we'll apply this equation so that obviously we're a little bit more accurate on the risk percentage and the risk dollar amount every day. And then yeah, so hopefully this was just a bad day. Like I said, I'm not really mad about it. It was a good setup. I mean, the setup wasn't amazing, but everything surrounding it was. SMT, great draw on liquidity, really strong draw on liquidity, actually. We swept liquidity. We had an unfilled 15-minute below. Everything was good. The only thing that I noticed that wasn't amazing was discount. We weren't in a discount. We were actually in a premium. So there is that, but it is what it is. So anyways, that was really all for today. Like I said, not an amazing day, but what can you do? It was chop. If you just go to the 2 minute, you'll just literally just see it's just actually just untradeable. I mean, what is this, bro? So anyways, no big deal. It is what it is. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.